Okay, Year 10. It's our next round of flip learning. This session is going to be on health and skill-related fitness tests. So you need to know and understand the fitness tests that are used for health and skill-related components. Let's look at the journey. We've now moved on to understanding the fitness tests for both the skill and health fitness components that you've learned in the last two sessions. Okay, let's look at health-related fitness tests first. If we look at body composition, the test for that is skin fold measurement. You need to write these down, these are really important for your notes. Flexibility is sit and reach test. Muscular endurance is Harvard step test. Muscular strength is the hand grip strength test. And for cardiovascular fitness, the test for that is the 12-minute Cooper run. And you've just done that in your lesson yesterday. And over the course of the next 6 weeks, you'll be taking part in most of these tests and getting the results down for them. What we're going to do now is just look at each one in detail. You need to make sure in your notes you've got written down how to perform each test and what equipment is needed. So the first one, which is your skin fold measurement, measures body composition. You can see that there are a set of calipers here that are used to measure the main areas of the body. You generally measure 3 areas of the body, and these are totaled up and added together to give us a total percentage of body fat. So the equipment needed is skin fold calipers. The next test measures flexibility, sit and reach. You need a sit and reach box. You sit with your toes against the sit and reach box and reach as far as you can as possible. You hold it there for 3 seconds and then record the distance, and it's you have 3 goes. So the equipment needed for that is just yourself and a sit and reach box. The next test is Harvard step test, which measures muscular endurance. All right, you need a bench for this and a stopwatch. So what you have to do is you have to step up and off the bench every 2 seconds for 5 minutes. You record your heart rate afterwards at 1, 2 and 3 minutes. So you're looking at your recovery rate again to see how quick it returns back down to normal. Hand grip strength test. This is for our muscular strength. You need a dynamometer, which you can see in the picture. This you squeeze as tightly as you can, and it's done 3 times with 3 results being taken. The equipment needed, your hand grip dynamometer. For the Cooper 12-minute run, this is the test that you've just done this Thursday. Okay, it measures cardiovascular fitness. We've already said that. It involves running around a set area for 12 minutes, and you record the distance covered. The equipment that you need for that is just a set of cones and a stopwatch. Okay, let's look at the skill-related fitness tests then that you need to know. So for balance, it's the standing stalk test. For coordination, it's the 3-ball juggle or the hand wall toss test. Reaction time is the ruler drop test. Illinois agility run measures your agility. For power, it's the standing broad jump, or it could be the sergeant jump test. And for speed, the 30-meter sprint test. Let's look at those in detail now as well. So for the first one, the standing stalk test, it measures balance, static balance. What you're supposed to do is put your hands on your hips, put one foot on the knee of the other leg and tiptoe on the other foot. You repeat the test on the opposite foot, and you're trying to balance on your tiptoes then for as long as possible. The equipment needed for that is just a stopwatch. Second one, 3-ball juggle, but this one we're looking at the hand wall toss test for coordination. What it involves is you stand 2 meters away from a wall. You throw a tennis ball out of your right hand towards the wall and catch with your left. Then you throw with your left, catch with your right, and so on. And you do it for a maximum of 30 seconds, which your partner will test you with a stopwatch. So equipment needed is just a tennis ball and a stopwatch. Ruler drop test. This is for your reaction time. Okay, so your partner will have a 30-centimeter ruler in their hands. They drop the 30-centimeter ruler. You have to place your thumb and forefinger around the ruler, and when they drop it, you try and pinch it to catch it. Once you've caught it, you grab the, you record the distance, and that will give you a recording. So equipment needed is a 30cm ruler. Okay, agility. The agility test is the Illinois Agility Run, created over in America. You can see the set course here. It's a set of cones that's set up in a course where you have to change direction quickly. So the run is timed and the aim is to finish the run as quickly as possible. You need 8 cones, a stopwatch and someone to time you. Next test, standing broad jump, is for power. So you place your feet on a mat and there'll be a line in front of you. You are then to crouch down using your arms and to jump as far as you can. When you land on the mat and it's the back of your foot that you measure. Obviously you repeat that 3 times and record the largest distance that you've jumped. The last test is the 30-metre sprint test, which is obviously measuring our speed. You've got to run as quickly as possible over 30 metres. It's timed by your partner and you've got to do that 3 times to get the best result. All you need for that is a stopwatch and tape measure. Alright, so that's it. They're all the tests for health and skill related fitness. You need to know that there is a test for each health and skill component. You need to know what each test is, and you also need to be able to explain each test, how to perform it and what equipment is needed. So on your notes, go back to your notes now and make sure that you've got every single test and relate it to a fitness component. Make sure that you have how to perform each test and also what equipment is needed for each test. Okay? Thank you.